I'm with New Hope Outreach Ministry, and our focus is ministering to the needs of orphans and widows. We are in 4 countries, and in this video I'm going to focus particularly on Ukraine. A lot of us have heard a lot about Ukraine now for too many years because of this war that's going on, which is devastating Ukraine and terribly increasing the number of orphans that need some love, need some care. Now, when I got to go to Ukraine several years ago, just before the war, and visit some of these orphanages, Ukrainian orphanages are state-run, and our teams go into those facilities, and they're cold. They're not happy places. I mean, lots of kids, outhouses to share, cold concrete buildings, and they're places where kids can easily lose hope. So the model that we are doing in Ukraine is we're taking finances and we are physically supporting widows to go into the orphanages. We have a lady over there who's incredible, Victoria. She's been doing this for years. This lady is a mama with a heart for kids. She is the only person so far that we have been able to support financially in Ukraine, $2,000 a month. So she's living off that, pays her rent, that pays her food bill, that pays her utilities. And she uses that money beyond her own needs to take goodies into these kids in the orphanages. We have purchased a while back a popcorn machine and a cotton candy machine. When she goes into these orphanages, it feels to me like going into a dark place and opening the windows, and the kids just come. They flock to our teams. And Victoria and the people that are there helping, they hug every one of them. Every time they do it on purpose. They hold these kids. They share stories. They play games. They give them popcorn. They give them cotton candy. This is like a highlight for these kids. They're hearing about Jesus. They're getting loved on. They're just getting some hope. And we need some help sustaining and growing this ministry in Ukraine because there's so many more orphanages we can't even get to right now. The reason I'm particularly focused in this on Christian businessmen, let me get to that. I was reading my Bible. I go through 1-year Bible. I've been doing it for several years in a row. Boaz was a businessman. He owned fields. He had laborers, employees who would go into his fields, and he ordered his workers to not harvest the field all the way to the end. Leave some of the wheat, leave some of the grapes for the outcast, for the widows, for the orphans. Leave some of it on purpose. And all of a sudden it hit me. It's like, Boaz, Christian businessman. And Boaz wasn't doing this just like out of his own idea. Then I realized he was responding to God's plan, Leviticus 19. Particularly, God prescribed an order for business people to take care of orphans and widows, specifically by leaving some of the harvest. That's why I'm sharing this, because we are looking for Christian business people to get on board, just say, I'm going to leave part of the harvest. I'm going to get in this deal of taking care of orphans and widows. It's pure, undefiled. I can't go wrong with it. So this website will give you direction on how to give to this ministry, and I'm asking for Christian business people. You know what? I need like 10 right now that can jump in at $500 a month. I need 10 right now that could jump in at $250. How about 10 at 100, 10 at 50? Just set it up to where your account sends a check to New Hope monthly. You don't have to worry about it, and you'll be blessed by it. And so will the orphans. Thanks for listening.